Good morning, good evening, and welcome to our talk on the challenges of platform teams, where we will go through the challenges that platform teams face on their day-to-day and the tips and tricks that can be used to overcome these challenges. First and foremost, a little bit about ourselves. My name is Marco. I've been in ThoughtWorks for about 3 years. On my spare time, I'm an animal rights activist, and during my office time, I call myself a technologist and a tinkerer. Now, next to you, Marisa.
Hi everyone, welcome to PlatformCon. I'm Marisa. I'm a technical product manager from ThoughtWorks. I have a mixed background of management and technology. I spent most of my career building platform products. This is actually how I met Marco. I live now in Madrid, Spain, but I'm originally from Sevilla, in the south of Spain. In my spare time, I love to explore new technologies, participate and attend events, and actually being part of this PlatformCon is like a dream come true. Technology aside, I enjoy exercise, dance, paddle, yoga, strength training, you name it. And of course, I love spending time with my two puppies, my partner, family, and friends. We really hope you enjoy this talk. And well, see you in a bit. Back to you, Marco.
Thanks, Marisa. So, quickly about the agenda for the talk today, we are first going through each of the challenges, and then we're going to discuss the tips for overcoming them. We can first discuss about the main areas we are going to cover today. We can start by mentioning the technology. And in this area, we can think about all the technological challenges that will arise in the context of a platform teams. Then the users, meaning who the platform users are and what their specific challenges are. The organization at large, what kind of challenges the organization face when having one or more platform teams. And then specifically to platform teams, what are the set of issues they face on their day-to-day and how they differ from the challenges that a regular development team can face. So starting from the technology challenges, we can think about the platform team having to deal with a very disparate set of technologies that is used by the development teams and the organization at large. This can be competing tech stack on different versions that need to have different SLA. Then we also have the issue that is presented by a rapidly changing technological landscape where the business and the development teams want to be on the bleeding edge and the platform team needs to struggle to keep pace. We also have some product and services that have been chosen by the enterprise to be used despite their low technological maturity. When this happens, this adds some extra burden on the platform team to compensate for this lack of features, of SLAs, or just support. There's also the risk of incurring in vendor lock-in, whereby a company or a team has chosen a technology in the past and now they're stuck with it and there's no easy way out. So how can we fix these? When we work with many different technologies, it's important to have a clear definition of what our ecosystem of technology is. We can think here to, for instance, use something like the ThoughtWorks Tech Radar, where we define which technologies are suitable for the enterprise, which versions are good to use, and then have also a portfolio management strategy where we define which service and products are going to be created, maintained, and retired. When we think about an ever changing landscape, it's important to have governance in practice and provide lifecycle management to teams, product, and services. When it comes to dealing with products and services that have a lower technological maturity, it's important to stick to the governance rules and practices, and then to also have some predefined product evaluation criteria that would allow us to only choose and implement those products and services that have the maturity that the organization requires. When it comes to the vendor lock-in, an easy way out to prevent this, or even just a stepping stone to escape from the vendor lock-in, is to always choose vendor agnostic technology. So here we could think about using Terraform rather than uh, Biceps or CloudFormation, so that it's easier to pivot later on if we wish to do so. Next, moving on to the user-specific challenges. The first one can be definitely centricity, meaning that the user of the platform is not put at the center of our platform, product and services. And when this happens, it's hard to understand their requirement, what their pain points are, what their aspirations are. Then it can also be difficult to have a consistent user experience across different products and services. We can think here to have, for instance, a big variety of products and services, and the user cannot move seamlessly across them. But there's redirection, there's inconsistent UI, there's the need to log in many times. So essentially not having single sign-on, for instance. Then usability and simplicity are bound together, but they differ greatly. Whenever we think about adding new product to new feature to a product, we want the products to still be usable, but we don't want necessarily to make it simple. There's a trade-off between usability and simplicity. Here we should favor definitely usability. So we don't want our product to provide the bare minimum set of features, but we want it to also cater for advanced use cases. Then a problem that is specific to platform team is the lack of feedback and insights from the development teams, which are usually very eager to listen to the user feedbacks, but they are much more reluctant to provide their own insights into the product from the platform teams. Usually, if something doesn't work on the first try, developers are asking for uh, another solution, or they're moving on to the next possible alternative. So how can we solve this? For the centricity, it's important to have a person who's a UX expert. And here we don't mean UI, we mean user experience. So a person that can do research, can understand the development needs, and can create personas for the developers and understand how this can drive the discussion on product management on the platform team. We then have the problem with the consistency experience. This can be solved by creating a dev portal where new application can be started via ClickOps, for instance, or can be easily automated, and then having seamless integration across our product and services. When it comes to usability and simplicity, we can foster a culture of developer experience whereby we highly value how developers are being onboarded, how they are satisfied with the systems. Then it's also important to define the right level of abstraction whenever we provide internal modules to simplify the product development. And it's also important to define safety net. Uh, we can think of them as configuration by default so that we avoid developer making mistakes. When it comes to feedback and insights, it's important to drive a feeling of community, meeting with the developers focusing on specific areas, and then to encourage feedback through user engagement and satisfaction. Essentially, we could send out surveys and ask for the feedback to be given. Now, next to Marisa.
Thank you, Marco, for walking us through the technology challenges. Let's look now into the user challenges. Let's remember that internal engineering or development platforms are built on the top or they integrate a myriad of heavily technical products. Based on this, what are the challenges in the user domain? We believe these challenges are how to put our platform users at the core of our platform product, how to focus on usability and simplicity when the underlying products did not seem to even consider it, how to build a consistent user experience, one product, one interface, one experience, one branding, how to gather feedback and insight from our users other than the classic is broken, it doesn't work, so that we can make the right decision for our platform product and its roadmap. How can we overcome these user challenges? We can improve user centricity by bringing techniques from user experience design and product management, like user segmentation or user persona modeling, to our platform product. Curating the developer experience end to end, providing the right level of abstraction from the underlying tools and technology, and building a safety net for our platform users increases the usability and simplicity of our platform. Implementing seamless integration across the many underlying products that our platform product is made of and investing in a developer portal can create that consistent end-to-end and holistic experience for our platform users. Last but not least, we can gather quality feedback and insights to guide our platform product roadmap through building a solid platform user community. We also need to work a lot actually and very actively on the user engagement and satisfaction through surveys, interviews, questionnaire, workshops with our users. Organizational challenges. We, the platform team, most of the time lack of the necessary insight into our organization's challenges, objectives, and plan. Do you remember when back in the day technology was not sitting at the same table as management and business? Don't you feel this is still the case for the platform teams? There are also some common misconceptions about platform teams, their mission, and their vision. If in our organization we ask outside the technology space, let's say someone from management, business, marketing, what is the purpose of our platform product? What is our mission? What do we do? They will probably reply that we are either an operation teams or that we mainly provide support for developers and users in the organization. Even today, in 2024, there is this distrust of the technology related to platform products. There are part of organizations that are concerned about cloud cost and security, the lack or the fear of losing control, and just like that about most of the technologies in the platform space. How can we overcome the challenges derived from our organization? As platform teams, we need to gain insight into our organization challenges, objectives, and plan. We can do so through the product teams, our users, and also thanks to participating in the decision-making forums. Platforms can enable organization and drive innovation. Also, they account for a high percentage of the cost. Therefore, they should have a weight in the organization or in any organization. We also need to align our platform roadmap to the one of organization. If our organization is expecting growth, our platform roadmap will need to focus on enablement and acceleration. If, on the other hand, our organization is going through a valley, a rough patch, our platform roadmap should pivot towards FinOps and improvement practices. If organization is in a lucky plateau, it's a good time to focus on harmonization and operational excellence. These are just some examples. If we showcase the value of our platform, accelerated delivery, increased uptime, cost reduction, and its return of investment, we have a strong case for moving away from operations and support towards platform product development. Sound FinOps, GreenOps, site reliability engineering, security, governance, and compliance practices build that safety net, and increase the trust of our organization in platform technology and in our own platform. Let's finally look at our very own challenges, the challenges of a platform team. Cognitive load or high cognitive load. Let's say we, as a platform team, we suffer three levels of cognitive load. The first one is our very own intrinsic cognitive load. This is the platform technology cognitive load, and it is derived from the fact that the platform portfolio is typically much larger. Here we consider platform tools for observability, CI/CD, cloud products, and many others. The second level or the second type of cognitive load is derived from the technology used by the product hosted in our platform. This will be Java, Python, C++, SQL, and such. The third and final level is the business load, as we need to understand the products running in our platform and their business context. Many platform teams we work for have shifted from building a platform product to a continuous firefighting mode. On the top of their core task, they experience an additional workload in the form of developer support, operations, and even business support. Business support is about building or developing business or product capabilities for our organization. Last but not least, many of us working in a platform team have experienced that feeling of disconnection from the rest of the team and from our organization. How can we overcome the platform team challenges or our very own challenges? We can reduce the high cognitive load by putting governance in place at the level of the platform and also at the level of the technologies supported by the platform. We also need to invest in creating, defining, and sharing a team API where we define what is within the scope of our platform product and our mission and activities and what is not. To move away from the firefighting mode, we need to do a little self investment in improving the resilience of our platform and many other capabilities. We also need to invest in good tools for observability, monitoring, and alerting. If we want to reduce user support, we need to enable them. We need to invest on making them more autonomous by means of trainings, documentation, lunch and learn, you name it. Again, we also need to invest in this team API. In order to reduce the additional workload, we need to put processes in place and we need to learn how to delegate to other parts of the organization that might be more suited to take these responsibilities. And again, we need to invest in the team API. To combat that deep feeling of disconnection from the different teams in our organization and from our organization itself, we need to build a vibrant developer community and feel part of it. We need as well to align our roadmap to the one of our users and the one of our organization. And we need that our ROI, the platform return of investment, is tied to our organization OKRs. Well, thank you so much. We really hope you enjoyed this talk. Also, if you like it, don't miss our talk about the ROI calculator here at PlatformCon 2024. If you have any question, just ping us. You have our contacts in this deck. We will add the question and answer at the end of this deck. We will keep it updated. You can find at the end of this deck more detail, like a dive in some of the themes that we barely explore. Thank you so much again, and we really hope you make the most of this platform. See you soon.